In the words of the enigmatic professor, in the end, love is a good reason for everything to fall apart. Welcome to the world of Money Heist, where love, lawlessness, and a lust for freedom collide in a thrilling dance of defiance. At the heart of it all is our mastermind, the professor, the architect of two of the most daring heists in history. He's not driven by greed or revenge, but by a deep-seated need for justice. His targets, the Royal Mint of Spain and the Bank of Spain, two fortresses that symbolize the very system he seeks to challenge. The professor's plan is as brilliant as it is audacious. He assembles a team of 8 criminals, each with their own unique skills and nothing left to lose. They're not just his crew, they're his family, bound together by a shared purpose. As the professor says, after all, what's more human than the fight for survival? When Tokyo narrated, after all, how many times in life can you do something truly historic, she might not have imagined what was to come. The gang's first heist, the Royal Mint of Spain, was a daring gambit. They didn't just aim to rob the mint, but to occupy it, buying time to print their own fortune. They faced countless challenges, from law enforcement's relentless pressure to internal conflicts and unforeseen circumstances. Yet they held their ground, using their wits and the professor's meticulous planning to stay one step ahead. The second heist, the Bank of Spain, was even more audacious. This time they had to deal with a fortress-like structure, a sophisticated security system, and an impenetrable vault filled with gold. The stakes were higher, the pressure was greater, but the gang's resolve remained unshaken. They outsmarted their opponents, navigated the labyrinth of the bank, and managed to keep the authorities at bay. Throughout these daring ventures, the gang formed unexpected bonds with the hostages. From Stockholm falling for Denver to the intriguing relationship between Rio and Tokyo, these connections added a layer of complexity to the heists. They blurred the lines between captor and captive, creating a tension that kept everyone on their toes. The gang members also battled their personal demons. Berlin's terminal illness, Rio's trauma, and Tokyo's rebellious spirit were just some of the obstacles they had to overcome. Yet, in the face of adversity, they found strength in unity. Their camaraderie was their shield, and their shared purpose was their sword. They made unthinkable sacrifices, some even laying down their lives in pursuit of their shared dream. But as they say, every action has a consequence. Their audacious heists didn't just shake the foundations of Spain's financial institutions, they also left a profound impact on each member of the gang. In the words of Berlin, in this world, everything is governed by balance. There's what you stand to gain, and what you stand to lose. And for the gang, the balance was always teetering on the edge of a knife. Inspector Raquel Murillo once said, "I've spent my life being a bit of a coward. It's time to take chances." And take chances, she did. This intense game of cat and mouse between the police force, led by the unyielding Inspector Murillo, and the audacious gang, is nothing short of a high-stakes chess match. Each side meticulously planning and executing strategies, trying to outwit the other. And oh, the unexpected alliances. They add an extra layer of intrigue, blurring the lines between friends and foes. But what really keeps us hooked are the thrilling twists and turns. Just when you think you've got it all figured out, a curveball is thrown your way, knocking you right off your perch. It's this unpredictable nature of the game that keeps you on the edge of your seat, heart pounding, eyes glued to the screen. In a world where no one can be trusted, as the professor says, sometimes a truce is the most beneficial part of a war. As Tokyo once said, in the end, we're not that different, you and I. We're both doing what we have to do to get what we want. This sentiment resonates throughout Money Heist, a show that managed to captivate a global audience. Its unique blend of storytelling and character development, coupled with a profound commentary on society and the system, has left a lasting impression. Money Heist's characters are not just criminals, they're a reflection of us, navigating through a world that often seems unjust. Their rebellion against the system struck a chord with viewers, making us question our own societal norms. The show's complex characters, their relationships, and their personal growth throughout the heists have endeared them to us, making them more than just characters on a screen. Money Heist didn't just entertain us, it made us think, feel, and question. Just like the professor's master plan, Money Heist left an indelible mark on viewers' minds, proving that, in the end, love can't be our only reason for everything to fall apart.